Hey, social media. This is Tiffany Martinez. I hope you guys are doing fantastic wherever you are in the world. Um, that was my attempt at the singing bowl. I am definitely at the beginner stage, but I'm definitely giving it my best because I have a lot of personal reasons why I'm doing the singing bowl. Um, One of the reasons is because it was on our bucket list. So I say our, I mean my husband and I, Henry and I, it was on our list to learn. You know, it was something that I wanted us to do together, and I didn't want to share a bowl. I wanted us to do it together. I wanted us each to have a bowl, and we were a very simple couple. We were very minimum. Like, we didn't waste money. We didn't just spend money just to say that we had A, B, and C, D, F, and E. You know what I mean? We weren't those type of people. We never have been. Like, ever since we got together, we just, like, our first year together, I'm not gonna try to make this too much about us, but, or, you know what I mean, go on and on and on. But the first year we got together, we dated online. Most people know that, but if you're new to my YouTube channel, you may not know. We dated online. We sent each other a lot of cards, packages, and we hand wrote a lot of letters. Then when we met in person and we exchanged gifts and things like that. And then when I moved across the country to be with him, it was like we literally had everything we ever wanted, which was each other. We had that person to love us back. We had that faithful couple relationship. We had literally everything. So we didn't need those commercial holidays. We didn't need those other things. We just didn't need them, you know? We just wanted time. Time. That's what we wanted. And that's what we gave each other, time. So, and yes, I am still very hurt of the loss of my husband. Like, he was my absolute best friend. I've never had a best friend in my entire life. Because usually, whoever says they're my friend, they usually betray me on some level. Doesn't matter who it is, they usually betray me. And I have friends, some friends, people that I do call a friend, and people that my husband said, friend, friend, no, they're not your friend. It kind of reminds me of that Grinch. Grinch is so Christmas, and he's going through his list of people who he hate, who he loathes. It reminds me of that, and that's what I absolutely loved about my husband. He was very transparent, and he was very just extra honest. And I was like, no, but she's my friend. He's like, she's not your friend. I can tell you why she's not your friend, and they're not your friends. And he would tell me reasons why they're not my friend, and just things like that, right? So, anyways, I'm extremely hurt that my husband is not here. You know, it feels like an absolute breakup. That's what it feels like. And that's something that my husband and I would have never done because we love each other that much. Like, that much. And we never had problems. We never had problems between us, you know? Because, like I said, we were always faithful and we were always honest with each other, you know? And he was just amazing. He would even help other people. That's how amazing he was. So, anyways, there was this vision board. It's, you guys may call it a bucket list or whatever, but I call it a vision board. Things that I wanted for the Martinezes, you know, things I would like to happen, things that I would like to see come to pass, things that he wanted to come to pass. But he also had things that were separate that he wanted to come to pass, like things that he wanted to do for his parents that had already passed on, like he wanted to get them a proper headstone, things like that. He wanted to do those things that he didn't have to write down because he just knew that he wanted to, you know, that he was going to do those things very soon, you know. So, but this is one of the things that I wanted us to do together for fun and, to reach that level, because, he was a very peaceful individual. Like, he was actually, he didn't want to be a Buddhist, but he would study that. I'm just going to use the word religion, which I don't really know if it's a religion or not, but I know it's not a faith either. But he would read about it because it was so peaceful. It was such a peaceful thing, to him. It was very peaceful, but I found peace in another path, and we were okay with that. Like, I already came to the table with a different path than what he was already affiliated with, but he left that behind um, years ago. Like, almost like as soon as we got together, he didn't want that anymore. He didn't want that. It was kind of like this patient that I used to take care of when I lived on the East Coast. But he had Alzheimer's, so he don't really remember too much of his youth. But his wife had said that that he was in the Amish family, in the Amish community. He was born Amish, but when he turned 18, he left. Like, he left the church, he left all that behind because he wanted to live an amazing life, and he did. He met a beautiful wife. They had beautiful children. He had a regular job. He had what he thought was a normal life, and so that's kind of like with my husband. He had. It was just a very short. To me, it was short. I feel cheated, you know, and I feel like he feels cheated too. So that's going to be it. Oh, I think I want to just add this part to this video. Whatever is on your bucket list, and I have quotations, putting the quotation marks up. I really don't think I want to show my face anymore because all I do is cry, and my husband used to tell me, Henry would tell me that no one is worth your tears and to stop crying. So, but anyways, whatever is on your goal list, your bucket list, your vision board, whatever you have, make sure you do it. Especially the things that are very small, like this, a singing bowl. Whatever you want to take, these classes that you've been putting off, whatever you've been putting off in your life, go do it. My husband, he transitioned at 48. There are people that have transitioned in their 30s, in their 20s, and even in their teens. Well, the teens, their life is cut short, but most people in the teens, they don't know what they really want, but they still have dreams of what they think they want. But 48, he had a lot of life to live, So the point is, go out there and do what you wanted to do today, because tomorrow is never promised to any of us. It's not promised to any of us. Doesn't matter if it was a silly childhood dream that you wanted to have a lemonade stand. You always wanted to build one. Like when I was a kid, I always wanted my birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. And 21, I had my birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. Somebody's going to see this video and laugh. And guess what? I don't care. Because I got what I wanted, I don't need a grown and 21 birthday party because I already know I'm grown up. But I still had what I wanted. And I've been doing that since I moved out of my parents' house. I've been doing what I wanted. Respectfully, of course. So go out there. If you want to take some art classes, or you want to, whatever you want to do, go out there and do it, because glad wait. If you want to take that cruise with your husband or with your wife or whoever's seeing this video, go out there and do it, because it ain't about the money. Because if you have money troubles today, chances are you're gonna have money. This is not a disrespect to anybody. I promise you. You're gonna have. You're still gonna have the same income that you had today. You're gonna have the same income in 5 or 10 years. That's just the way it's gonna be. And I'm not being disrespectful. Disrespectful. I promise. I'm not. I posted this caricature picture of my husband and I because I had to find an artist. I had to find one. I swear, every time I want something done, all these entrepreneurs, they just run around and they hide. It's like it reminds me of the scene at the Wizard of Oz when Dorothy, she goes to go see, the good witch, and all the little, what are they called? They're not dwarves, but technically they are dwarves. But the Munchkins, they all hide behind like trees and bushes. Every time I need something done, entrepreneurs, oh no, I'm busy. Oh no, I can't do this. Oh no, I can't. No, like the fuck? You too busy to make money? You too busy to put food in your kids' mouth? I'm confused. Like I swear, it's every time. Regardless if I need a T-shirt or whatever the case is, right? It happens every time. And if they are willing to do it, it's this outrageous price, like outrageous. Like, but your prices are normally this price. Why is it more today? Oh, this is the Tiffany price. What? Anyways, I asked numerous of people if they could, draw this picture because I wanted this picture of my husband and I because I wanted us to have that was on our little goal list that we would have it done like whenever we go to like a boardwalk like Santa Monica or something we saw one of the the street artists outside we would have our picture done. I was thinking maybe when we go see the trees it would kind of be the same type trip, we would just have it done on the way back type thing. Well, that trip never happened, so I had to combine the art with the trip at the same time, right? So anyways, I asked a few people, quite a few. It was quite a few people, and only one person said yes. Only one person said yes, and that person lives in Arizona. So shout out to the Walking Dot Az, and shout out to him for saying yes. His name is Stephen Swanson, and his work, absolutely love it for the fact that it does look like Henry and I, and it is kind of funny. I love it, and I am going to have it printed out, and I'm going to have it framed. So it just serves three purposes. It serves the fact that we did go to the trees, even though we didn't go to the trees. That we did have our picture drawn, even though it didn't actually happen. And it was kind of like we took a picture in front of the tree. So it was like three things in one. But every time I want something done, it's always everybody hides like the munchkins. So, anyways, if you still are still seeing this video, go out there and do what you need to do in your life. And don't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow may never come. So tomorrow may never come, and then you're going to be very sorry that you didn't do what you wanted to do today. It's still like almost like a shock that my husband isn't here, even though I have his ashes that reminds me, and his death certificate that reminds me, and letters that come in almost daily. Like it's like hate mail. And I got to deal with various conversations on the phone. Well, now that he's deceased, we're going to put your name on here first, okay? And it's like, do you have to be so blunt about it? And it's, so I have to, then the fact that I'm walking around my house and I don't even get to talk to him. So, you know, it's very difficult. So go out there, do what you wanted to do in life, and don't worry about, you know, the larger goal, that really big goal that you were worried about or that you're working towards. Think about you and do what you really want to do, whatever that goal is. Or maybe it is the big goal, go for it, whatever it is. Make sure you're doing it because, once it's too late, especially if you're married. I'm sorry that this video went on as long as it did because it was supposed to be just about the singing bowl. Ashe.